Hey everyone, I'm Tythonus, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. So, we're hopping into another one. We're going to do some more MSQ stuff here, try to finish up patch 2.4, Dreams of Ice, and move on to For the Fall, I think. So, we're going to hop into it. Here we go. I am recording, by the way.
Oh,
sorry.
oh. Oh, brother.
Alright. I discovered that I was frozen from Midgard Solmer. Here's more than a few. Did you hear that commotion outside? Did you see Otter from this? Okay. Leave the solar.
Okay, is it called the Keeper of the Lake?
Yep, that's the
Yes.
dungeon. You want to stop there, yep.
Alright, I'm done.
How did you finish before
Sometimes I have a better Peloton.
Roll has
I
escaped.
rat boy?
Have patrol the
Hey.
active mortar flames are in custody.
Little
She had
rat
complete-
boy.
Oh, Roll has escaped. Okay. To her liking, the turnkey was found slain among two guards. It says plain she received inside help. Citizen reporting Roll quitting the city via the gate of Nald with a bloodied spear in her hand. She makes for Castle Meridium. The fate of Eor's get sealed. Billbird and the first are not upon Roll's heels. Pray make haste to Camp Blue Frog and join the hunt.
I'll wait for Camille to get here, then I'll quit.
Alright, going to Camp Blue Frog, I guess.
Wonder why I
Oh,
was
got
named
it.
Blue Frog.
What, Mom?
I failed.
Go, what?
The stupid thing.
Oh, is there a question? Don't tell me.
I don't know, I probably wasn't paying attention. Dang it.
Billbird's here.
Camille, get over here, dude.
Walk through the camera, Bella go. She walked right through. You do not miss here. Should we have Raubann's decision to keep the matter secret? But for morale, he said, as a result, not a single flame in the garrison made any attempt to detain her. So here we are. Raul must not be allowed to reach Castle Meridium. Okay.
Okay, I gotta count down.
What? Oh, shit. Oh, wait, there.
Alright, I guess I got it.
Oh, I just noticed the area changes. It's not all dreamy
yeah.
look.
Yeah. Alright. See you guys.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. The reason roll. Okay. Billbird's here. Level sync. Proceed. Whoa. This wretch was with Roll. He threw himself at us. Mistress might escape. Okay. She didn't blink when we cut him down, not even when he started screaming. No loyalty even to her own. With me, sign, we almost have her. Okay. She's decked out in gear now. Oh, she's still got her glasses on. I think it's funny. Oh, we're fighting? Oh, we're fighting.
Yes, we are fighting.
I want to roll alive. Kill the rat. Rayorgia. So loud. Huh? Slaying the Razor. Oh, did you fail this part, Mom, with the timer? To defeat her or whatever?
I don't know. I don't know what I did wrong. Gosh, they just keep attacking me and I can't, like, cast my spell.
I'm just focusing on her. Letting my teammates kill her or fight the
I
enemy.
don't know where he is.
She's fighting Ilbert.
Over here.
Almost got her.
Got her.
Let's get her.
I got her left. Yeah. I couldn't see her. See my message in Discord?
No.
See what you're doing.
So hard and colossal. Killed that guy. I'm telling you, no health left. Will not die.
Oh. I'm not done yet.
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Go fight.
Okay.
I feel like it's probably waiting for some kind of event to happen. That's why I can't kill it right away.
Oh, okay.
Gary showed up. So I think I was waiting for that. Yeah, she's like dead. She's got no health left, but she's going to
Oh, I see. Yeah. It seemed like so many like things were showing up, and I kept dodging out of the AOE. I couldn't even see it because I was just trying to like survive. But I beat it. And I'm happy.
that one. Yeah,
Heidi. Weird.
there, now it goes pretty complete. Oop. Yeah, I had to like do the stuff, feed everything. So now we're good. Cut some
Complete.
gas pant.
Doggity dog.
Bind her
dog.
and do it tight. Yes, sir.
Uh-oh.
Good work, men. She and her Imperial cronies
You're
pushed
not
us
gonna
close,
like this part,
but
Travis.
we were better. Huh. Behold, a respected
Yeah,
officer of the
not
Mortal
gonna-
Flames. People looked up to you as one of their order's founding members. One of its pillars. It saddens me to see you fallen so low. Snort. Snort. What would you know of low?
Snort.
You spoiled little lordling who has never known any want. Aye. People such as you take wealth and birth for granted. You think your God's given right to rule over others? You know not of our plight, the injustice that we lowbornish guardians must endure. To the noble lords and ladies, we are not people, but resources to be consumed. I did what I had to do to survive. Stealing, killing, even... Oh my goodness. It is no fault of mine if fools imagined me a paragon when I joined the flames. I hear you tell it. One would think you're the only person to have suffered. In case you've forgotten, Raubahn himself was born in poverty, as was I. We lived hand to mouth, a little more than shirts on our back. Hunger was our constant companion. Yet never did we bemoan our lot in life, nor did we begrudge others on their fortunes. We accepted the hand that we've been dealt, and played to the best of our ability. Life was a battle, aye, but no matter the fate threw at us, we took it for chin and came back for more. Took it on the chin. Everything we have, we fought for. Huh. How are we any different then? 'Tis true that we were both mercenaries of lowly birth, It is true that we both had our fair share of struggles.
Way on the top.
But where I sold my sword, you, Marshal, sold your comrades. If life has taught me one thing, is that never betray your own. I would sooner cut off my own arm and then raise a hand against a friend. But enough talk. You will return to Ul'dah to face justice, and the people who trust you have dragged through the gutter. Oh my. Okay. She's being walked away. Okay. I'll talk to Alfie again. What's Alfie have to say? Not much more of a hint of remorse. 'Tis well that this sordid business is finally at an end. A friend's betrayal cuts deeper than steel. We must hope that we have chosen our allies more wisely than Raubahn chose his. Cutscene? Oh, cutscene. Oh yeah, cutscene.
I've heard. Truly
Telegy,
bothersome
Telegy.
business.
Not gonna like it.
No, I do not foresee a problem on that front. The main concern is Raubahn. There is no telling what the brute might do. Have the blades watch him in the flames day and night.
Her voice, rather.
You may leave the Sultana to me. I shall personally attend her grace. Sever one of the East Aldenard trade routes. That ought to keep Lolorito occupied for a while.
Oh, excuse me.
Nanamo Ulnamo. For my sake, pray be a good little Sultana to the last.
I hate you, Telegy.
Right?
He's so creepy.
He's a bad little dude.
He wants to go for Anonymous. Let us cling together. Okay, Captain Ilbert, have a few questions of Marshal. When we have completed our interrogation, we shall take our findings directly to General Raubahn, and that shall be the end of it. Your work here is done, my friend. My thanks. But I have one last task for you. Return to the Rising Stones and apprise Minfilia of all that has happened. I'm aware that an antecedent held Rail and High Guard. For better or worse, she will want to know how this tale ends. Okay. So back to Revenant's Toll.
Trying to find a good place to stop.
Let us cling together. This is the last one of 2.4. That's where I'm going to stop.
Oh.
This is the last one of 2.4. This is the last one of 2.4, and then it'll move into patch 2.5. So I'm just gonna finish it off, and I'll stop before the next set. So after this one, I talk to Minfilia. I'm probably just gonna hop off, get to bed, prepare for the snowstorm tomorrow.
Yeah.
Enter the entrance to the Solar. Yes. I might get on like when the girls are napping or something and do some more of those hunts. The daily ones.
Oh. Well, can you still do them even though you didn't finish
Welcome back, my friend.
I thought you said it was once a week.
Received word from Alfie.
The daily ones.
Oh, okay.
This is voice 2. I like
to
it
think that Flame Marshal Huayu was the Garlean
Ryu,
agent.
I keep saying it wrong.
I know not what to say. Together with Raubahn, Aline lent us much needed aid at the time of our order's founding. She was particularly passionate about the need to tackle the primal threat. When we discussed the subject, her eyes fairly shone with determination. Whatever else she may have been, I choose to believe that it was her true self with whom I spoke then. But now is not the time to dwell on such matters. I have an important announcement to make regarding our effort to defeat the Ascians. We shall begin as soon as everyone is assembled.
Okay. Another cutscene?
My thanks for coming, friends. Moonbreeder, the floor is yours.
Oh, I see your thing, Mom. Your
By
chat.
now,
What?
I'm
Your
sure
chat.
you're all familiar with white auracite,
right?
the miraculous material that will allow us to capture
Auracite.
Ascian souls. Back at Snowcloak, we verified its ability to absorb vast amounts of ether.
It's true, we did.
Alas, it leaves something to be desired in
What
the
do you think?
area
I mute
of stability.
or deafen my
The stone can
Discord?
only
No.
store ether for a short while before
Okay,
expelling
I just
its
finished
contents.
Let's Cling Together.
Okay, well that's
You're
what I'm.
going after that or
Nope,
no?
In
I'm
addition
stopping
to
after this cutscene.
Orosite's
After whenever it
inherent
starts the next one, I'm done.
We must needs
Oh,
be
dang.
wary of our enemy's
There's
strength.
another thing.
Our foe draweth upon an infinite wellspring
This is
of
another
power.
cutscene.
Even should we succeed in entrapping him, the stone will not long contain his wrath.
Meaning that, if we want to kill the swine, we'll have to be quick about it.
'Tis our belief that an Ascian soul may be permanently undone, if smitten by a sufficiently concentrated burst of pure ether.
The only trouble is, we can't say for sure how concentrated the burst needs to be. Without knowing how much ether an Ascian soul is composed of, we're basically guessing.
Our sole clue lieth in thy struggle with La Hebrea.
During that encounter, Heidelin bid you forge what she called a Blade of Light, a weapon which took the form of a luminous stream of energy. Based on your description, we believe the blade with which you vanquished your foe was composed of ether.
Makes sense to me.
Admittedly, your victory proved ephemeral, as La Hebrea was able to use a crystal of darkness to flee into the space that lies between our world and the void. The fact remains, however, that Heidelin placed the means to destroy the Ascians in your hands. Be that as it may, it would be unwise to assume that she will do the same when we next encounter such a foe.
Quite so, my lady. We must needs find the means to forge our own blade of ether, one to equal that which Heidelin did benevolently bestow upon her champion.
That is all well and good, but it seems to me that producing such a blade will require a prodigious quantity of ether. Whence will it come, pray tell?
Oh, what if we had two pieces of white orosite? One to trap the Ascian, and the other to store the ether for the blade.
Oh, nice try. But it's as I said, the stone won't hold ether for any length of time. We'd still need to collect the stuff there and then, sorry to say.
And therein lies the rub. Finding a way to create the blade whenever and wherever we choose.
It would seem more research is in order.
I'm going to linger a while, perform a few more tests on the orosite. And I could do with some help. Urianger, why don't you lend me a hand?
Mine apologies, but I am required at the Waking Sands. Lady Minfilia hath given me sole charge of the premises. 'Twould be unseemly to leave them unattended.
Sole charge, you say? So you're basically alone there, then? Well, that settles it. I'll just have to come to you.
Okay. I gotta make a
Still in
sword.
cutscene.
I'm still on
While
mine.
you were afield, word arrived from the Sharlayan motherland. You will recall that a survey party was dispatched to investigate the incident at the Isle of Val.
Oh, yes.
What they discovered was troubling, to say the least. According to the report, the isle has been erased from existence. 'Twas as if a hole had been torn in the very fabric of reality.
Yeah, that's not good.
Aye. Yet the mystery endeth not with the isle's disappearance. It hath come to light that a number of scholars in various other locales were reported missing at a similar juncture.
Interesting.
What's more, they all had something in common with the head of the students of Baldessian. Every last one of them was researching a phenomenon called dimensional compression, or the rejoining as the ancient texts call it. I'll be damned if that's a coincidence.
Yeah, it doesn't really seem like it.
All indications suggest Ascian involvement. But I sense that a force greater still is at work. The entity the Dark Beings call the One True God. We must pray that my dear friend Kryl regains consciousness soon. If she bore witness to the Isle of Val's final moments, she may be able to shed some light on this mystery.
Fleet. Oh, We'll talk to her again to complete it. Oh, nope, another cutscene.
Where are you? Like, I know.
No,
That's
just
where
talking
I'm
to
at.
Oh, okay. That's where I'm at.
It's a really
Just-
long one. Yeah,
I
I'm
just
almost
started
at the end, I think.
Following the calamity, the forces of the 14th Imperial Legion entrenched themselves in strategic locations across Eorzea. So swiftly did they accomplish this, it was suspected that they had received help.
Raubahn is not happy.
It came from Huayu,
just at the very
my
beginning.
right hand.
There is more. We have reason to believe that Huayu didn't deal exclusively with the 14th. She also answered to a higher authority in Garlemald. But this higher authority could not have been the Emperor. By consenting to the media project, Solus Zos Galvus showed himself to be more concerned about preventing the spread of primal influence than claiming Eorzea for the Empire. He would happily have seen the lot reduced to ash.
Okay.
We believe a number of high-ranking figures within the royal household were against the decision, but that they knew better than to oppose the Emperor openly. Of course, this didn't prevent them from making clandestine provisions, in which Huayu played a part.
Ryan played a part.
Alas, these provisions did not prevent Dalamud from falling, and the ensuing chaos changed the face of the realm forever. Yet Eorzea survived. To all intents and purposes, the Meteor Project had failed, and the Empire was left to rue its lack of a decisive means to eliminate the primals. Until, that is, it stumbled upon the Ultima weapon.
That Ultima weapon.
Even before the accursed thing was dug up, it seemed to me the 14th had the might to overwhelm our weakened armies. Yet they chose to hide behind their walls. Why?
The Black Wolf was wary of making the denizens of Eorzea desperate, lest more primals emerge to bleed the land. The discovery of the Ultima weapon, however, emboldened him to resume his war of conquest in earnest.
But there was one in Garlemald who believed that Van Belsar's actions were premature. One who stood higher in the Imperial Army's chain of command. He ordered the Legatus to halt his advance, only to find that the Black Wolf had slipped its leash, and that the 14th now acted alone. In a bid to bring Van Belsar to heel, he used the agent he had planted in Ul'dah prior to the calamity to undermine the Legion's efforts.
A man who outranks Van Belsar, yet opposed the late Emperor's decision to annihilate Eorzea. This could only be the former High Legatus of the Garlean army, now known as Emperor Varus Zos Galvus.
Varus Zos Galvus.
So he was Huayu's true master.
But one of several in actual fact. We've learned that even as Huayu served the Empire's interests, she sold Imperial secrets to a certain faction in Eorzea. In so doing, she helped to maintain the status quo, thus prolonging the conflict. Considering who stands to profit from war, it isn't hard to imagine who her other masters were.
Seven hells! You mean to say that she was a double agent?
Triple, if you consider her services to Van Belsar and the new Emperor as separate.
As neatly as these pieces seem to fit, one aspect of the puzzle remains unclear to me. By whose will was the Marshal feeding intelligence to the heretics? And try as I might, I fail to see how aiding their cause would profit either her Imperial or monetarist masters. Could it be that another hand is at work here? If so, Huayu must be made to reveal whose it is.
You have to interrogate Ryu.
Not only have I lost a trusted friend, now I must interrogate her as a stranger.
Not a pleasant task, I grant you, but a necessary one. Unless we weed out the ivy, root, stalk, and stem, it will simply grow back.
I know that full well. Those closest to Huayu have already been detained, and I will question them alongside her.
General, pray keep in mind that there may be unwitting abettors among them.
All will be treated fairly. On that you have my word. Those who are innocent have no cause to fear.
You have ever been a friend of truth, General. I hope the unpleasant task of weeding out falsehood will not detain you too long. Though it be for the sake of Eorzea, doubting one's comrades is poison to the soul. And with that, I take my leave.
All these years, I've been made to dance to their tune. How could you, Huayu? How could you side with them? Those cankers who take from this land and give naught in return, who use their power to disempower and grow fat while the people starve. I know you can hear me, monitorous scum.
Oh,
your
finally
crimes
ended.
will not go unpunished.
Raubann's unhappy.
Today I will purge this land of your sickness before the eyes of the 12. I swear it.
Yelling. Oh, another one.
I shall have no further need of you this day. Your Grace.
Lady in waiting.
I fear that not even mine own chambers shall remain private for long.
Has the situation grown so grim?
Ever since he proposed the Cardinal Reclamation Bill, Teleji Adeleji has risen to greater prominence upon the backs of impoverished refugees. The monetarists were ever united in their pursuit of profit, but the man's actions have torn a rift in their ranks. They snap at each other as rabid dogs. Yet now is not the time to be bickering among ourselves.
If this bickering is a threat to law and order, might you not have grounds to dissolve the Syndicate?
Would that the solution were so simple, Admiral. Alas, my moving to dissolve the Syndicate is certain to spark outrage among the influential merchant class, whom the Cabal represents. This would serve to exacerbate the current unrest, and peace would slip still further away. Be they rich or poor, natives or refugees, all who reside in Ul'dah have a right to pursue happiness. It is the duty of a ruler to protect this right. If I am to perform my duty, I must needs tread warily. It would not do to make enemies heedlessly. Were Lord Lolorito here, he would doubtless say that I have my head in the clouds.
A ruler is required to take a wide view. Try as we might to cater to all needs, some will inevitably be overlooked. As such, there shall ever be citizens who feel aggrieved. It cannot be helped. But as you have informed us, the monetarists take no view but their own. They hunger for power while the masses starve. In the absence of a common cause, it seems beyond any one individual to make Ul'dah whole.
And the presence of a Garlean agent within the Immortal Flames only makes matters worse. Even accounting for Ul'dah's historic reliance upon mercenaries, such a grievous breach of security is unprecedented. I fear this business will provide the monetarists with a rod to beat Raubahn.
Eorzea can ill afford for the Immortal Flames to be dampened now. Ere long, the Garleans will turn their ravenous gaze toward our lands once more. If we are to resist their might, our nations must stand together. Yet for this to happen, our nations must be whole. Cannot be done to improve the situation in Ul'dah.
Are you still in a cutscene, Mom?
The true wealth of
not the
Ul'dah
same one,
lies
no.
in the health,
I was trying to
happiness,
stop.
and hopes of her
I
citizens.
thought, oh, I'll just accept this quest and then
The citizens shall
log
never
off,
know
but
these things,
mistake.
It's
so
more
long
talking.
as their lives
Yeah,
are
I know.
ruled by the ambitions of the few.
Yeah.
The monetarists claim to represent the best interests of the people, but in sooth they desire only to manipulate them for their own selfish ends. For the government to serve the people, it must be formed of the people. For Uldar to move forward, it is not only the syndicate that must be dissolved.
Except I'm gonna go to Uldar.
Nay, you jest.
I'm gonna go
My
back
friends,
to
it was for no other reason than to make known to you mine intent that I requested your presence here. When I make my declaration to the people, chaos shall inevitably
I'll
ensue.
just meet up with you later.
I'm still in this cutscene.
As the last monarch in the line of Ul, I make
I
unto
finally
you this
stopped
request.
at good intentions.
Help Raubahn to preserve order and protect the people. Forsake them, and you forsake yourselves. For a strong Eorzea will ever have need of a strong Uldar.
Your Grace, are you certain of this?
There is no other way. When the time is ripe, the nation shall become a true republic. Both royalists and monetarists shall cease to be. Uldar will no longer belong to kings or queens or merchant princes, but to her people. Raubahn, forgive me for casting aside all that you have toiled for in my name. Beyond this gesture, I am powerless to help my subjects.
Excuse me. Okay, that Dreams of Ice is complete. 1 minute. Alright. That will do it for Dreams of Ice. We're going to be starting patch 2.5. I think it's before the fall in the next one. So yeah, it's been interesting. I've enjoyed the increase in voice dialogue. It's always nice to have some of that read and the a voice put to, you know, the dialogue that you read. So it's nice. But yeah, anyways, so I'm going to call it here. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Please don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you could. Helps the channel out. Hit that bell to be notified of new episodes. Share with family and friends. Anybody you think that might enjoy this this type of content. And as always, I will catch you in the next one. All right. Thanks. Bye.